Welcome to Rants and Reels. Tonight we are going to talk about Men in Black International.
Agent M, we may have a problem in London.
Welcome, man. You will be with Agent H.
MIB, you Carillion scum. And FYI, your little club here sucks.
Come on, the world's not going to save itself.
I'm driving. That really should be here.
Oh, not this country.
I'm so faded, no exaggeration.
Joey?
I thought that we were here.
We are.
Step on it, would you, Freddy? You go to H.
What happened here?
What do you think happened? We got our asses kicked.
Sorry.
Wait, are you a queen?
Indeed, she is.
I pledge loyalty eternal to you.
No, I'm not interested.
Too late. I already pledged the loyalty. I wish you'd said no before.
Men in Black International might not be the best film. Unfortunately, it has all the trappings and makings of a truly great film. However, it's restrained and stifled to the point where it is slow and cumbersome. It kind of sucks the chemistry and the energy out of Tessa Thompson and Chris Hemsworth, which is terrible because those two have terrific chemistry. They are fantastic together on screen. To have Hemsworth and Thompson so restrained, it was like watching them try to act their way out from under a wet blanket. It was really kind of sad to watch. The pacing of the film, I don't know what they were doing wrong, but this is one of the longest hour-and-a-half films I think I've ever sat through. All that said, I still enjoyed the film. I thought there was a lot there to really sink your teeth in, even though it was pretty slow. It almost never really got up to its full momentum. The whole film felt like you were watching it build. So it's almost like the entire film was leading up to a climax and a conclusion that it never achieved. It was constantly building momentum, but never expending the momentum it built. It was just fizzling, which is really sad because it does have all the potential. It has all the potential to be a truly great movie. Now, not great as in, one of the great films of all time, a cinematic masterpiece, but a great film in the same vein that the original was in 1997. Something really fun to watch that was satisfying. Now, that might just be unfair to do a comparison to a film, to do a comparison to two films that are 20 years apart. But it's the same franchise. So maybe not that unfair. There was a certain amount of camp in the original that International just didn't quite achieve. They were there, and all they needed to do was take one or two steps further, and they would have been over the top, they would have been utterly ridiculous, and it would have been fantastic. I don't know, except it felt too, for a science fiction action comedy, it felt too grounded. I don't know if they were trying to be less goofy than the original, but this is a series that it needs to be goofy. That's what it is. So it really almost felt like they were trying very hard to reinvent a series that doesn't need to be reinvented. It's fine just how it is. That's how we like it. That's what we want. But we didn't get quite what we want. I still enjoyed it. Such that it is still, I think, an enjoyable film, even though it's slow. If you don't mind a slow film that is very slow to build up and very slow to execute, and is maybe a better launching pad than a standalone film on its own. There is a lot that is great and fantastic. It is where it's funny, it is truly funny. Where it is spectacular, where there is a spectacle, campy ridiculousness, it's there. Just too many punches pulled. Too many punches pulled for me to be truly satisfied with Men in Black International. However, I still think it's worth a shot, and maybe we should give it a break. They're resurrecting a series that's very dated, and I'm not really sure there was a lot of demand for it. So I don't know what went wrong. I'd love to know what went wrong. Either way, it's a fun watch, such that it is inconsequential as it is. Hopefully it's enough to get some more. Hopefully with Tessa Thompson and Chris Hemsworth, because they are fantastic. And I think they deserve a chance to go at it as these characters on screen. That sounds terrible. You know what I mean. Men in Black International, it's meh. Above average, I suppose. Just, if you're a fan of the original, you will probably enjoy it. How about that? Thank you for watching. This is Rants and Reels. Have a good night, everybody.